Most people say they don't have time to build a personal brand. I built Claude AI agents that removes that excuse. I automated my LinkedIn posting using Cowork. It creates a weekly content calendar that's based on trending topics as well as my personal experience. Writes content based on my brand voice, creates an image, as well as an agent that created a pipeline that automatically emails me in the morning for my review. It's all automated and scheduled using Potato. Here's a walkthrough.
Alright, so the best way to go over what I have done is to go through a handoff document I had Claude Cowork create once I was done automating and creating this whole workflow. So as you can see here, the goal is, as I mentioned, attract paid AI analytics consulting contracts by publishing a LinkedIn post every weekday in Raquel's voice. So all of the writing is in my voice. The whole pipeline runs inside Cowork, which is so cool. I did not have to go into Claude code. This has been a very Cowork has simplified the entire process. It's written all the Python, the scripts, automated the whole entire workflow for me. It's been pretty easy yet very powerful. So it does draft and render automatically, but I do have a manual process of reviewing every morning and then publishing once I have approved. I'm doing this because I want to catch any issues that the AI may not have caught, or just make sure that everything is up to my standards and meet the guardrails that I have created for this process. So what I did was I created a content calendar where every day there is a theme. So Mondays are tooling, Tuesdays are agents, Wednesdays are career related, Thursdays is workflow, and Fridays are GA4. This is all in tune with what my personal experience. I have, over 15 years of experience in data analytics, automating workflows. So it's all sort of played off my experience. The brand voice, I did, as I mentioned, all of the writing is in my brand voice. I created this brand voice markdown file. And yes, keep it honest. Don't fake any fake, experience. Don't include employers. Don't, make sure you sound human. Don't include any M dashes. As we know now, M dashes are a clear sign that this is AI driven. So definitely don't include that. And then, as I said, it works off my experience of all of the writing. And so what I did was I created a markdown file of just work stories, things that I have accomplished in my 15 years of data analytics. And so all of the content it writes references that experience. There were a number of skills that were created towards this workflow. So the skill, write content, it drafts the content based on the bucket that's labeled alongside the post. It creates the image that goes along with that. And then a daily LinkedIn pipeline. It's a Monday through Friday morning task that basically drafts, renders the image, saves it, and then emails me for review. And then plan content week. So every Sunday afternoon, it plans my content calendar. It emails me. I have to review it and then just make sure that I agree with all of the proposed topics. And then finally, the published LinkedIn post. So it's, like I said, I created this to be manual, so that way I can catch anything, any issues, or anything that doesn't fall in line with my brand voice or my experience. I had to create 2 scheduled tasks. So I have the daily LinkedIn pipeline scheduled, the planned content week that's scheduled, as I mentioned before. And so, all I have to do is basically, type ship as is into a chat, and then Blotato will post it automatically for me. Before I was using Blotato, excuse me, I had started this workflow by using Buffer because Buffer is free, but Buffer was very annoying because you can't upload images. You have to like post with a URL, and then we had to sort of like create this whole workflow where it like uploaded to GitHub, and it just became too much of a headache. And I thought, you know what, let me just do Blotato because Blotato has been proven to be really successful in automating social media content through AI. What's really cool about this workflow that I've created is, that it's not only taking from my work experience, but it's also taking from current news and what's going on with AI right now. So, for example, you'll see this is my weekly calendar that it comes up with every Sunday, and this is for next week. And you can see down here what drove each topic. So this is all current news. This is what's going on right now. It's all new, all recent news. So I'm just like so impressed. I truly am with this post for LinkedIn. So it's Friday, and so therefore the topic bucket is GA4 observation post on why GA4's conversion tile is the wrong number to trust on launch day and the 4 checks I run instead. You can see here there is a story shared. I learned this the hard way on Mother's Day. Sales were down about 5% in the first hour of the promo. This is actually a real story from my experience. So it's doing a good job as to accessing these my history, my work history. This has done a great job. This is the image it created to go along with that post. It's as you can see, it's nice and clean. It's got my headshot at the bottom. It's got a repost icon. Could it have created a more impressive image? Yes. Tools out there that are creating memes, they're creating diagrams, they're creating just more interesting images, and I will get to that. I will update this whole entire workflow with that, but for now I just wanted to get something out the door and start posting right away. But for now, this is good. It's nice and clean. It tells the story. It's big enough that it captures the user's I think in some of these newer posts that I've been seeing with all the impressive images, like sometimes they're just like way too busy, especially those whiteboard ones. They're way too busy. Nobody's actually looking at your whiteboard and your diagrams. Like if it's too much going on, I don't think it's going to stop the thumb, the thumb scrolling and capture your eye. I feel like this is clean enough, and for now, I'm happy with it. Profile to check the actual live post. So you can see here it posted, it's live. The actual post, that is what was drafted, what we reviewed, and the image is the exact image we also reviewed. And there you go. That is my workflow for LinkedIn postings daily.
DM me if you're interested in the same automation for yourself, or if you would like any other automation, I'm here to help you. Follow me for more AI tips.